Ribbon cutting at Gagnon Park. My name is Sue Fink. I'm the Acting Community Development Director, and I was the project manager for this project. This project was especially exciting to work on because it was a real community-driven process. We had members from the Tower Hill Neighborhood Association and residents approach the city and said something needed to be done about this park. I'm pretty sure that this playground was last renovated right after I started working for the city over 20 years ago, so it was time for an update. We were very lucky to be able to partner with the Executive Office of Energy and Environmental Affairs. Melissa Cryan, thank you for being here, and we received a park grant to help renovate this park and also Burgoyne Square Park, affectionately known as West Street Park. We also have some community development block grant funds that helped make this process and this project happen. We did an innovative community build and design project over at the Bruce School where residents and children came and helped design and pick out the equipment that you see here. Margie Salt from Park Street Playgrounds, the equipment distributor, led a design process, and this is what everybody came up with. The second innovative process we did was to have students at the Bruce School come up with a design for the safety surface, and here is Ashley's winning design, which was the design that we went with here. It was really fun colors, really exciting, and it went very nicely with the project design for the equipment. And we're very lucky to have a mayor who's really a strong champion for parks and open space, and it is my pleasure to introduce our mayor, Dan Rivera.
Unsolicited.
So I came into office almost a little bit under 4 years ago, and I had a conversation with the folks at Groundwork Lawrence, who are a huge partner for us in any park work we do. And I said to Heather, I don't want to be a parks mayor. I think to me that's like something that I just, we'll support the stuff we're doing. You guys can help us out. We'll get through that. But after 4 years, we've done a lot of parks, and we've done, I think, what's things that just have some stuff that needed some TLC, some stuff that just need to be redone. We ended up doing 22 ball fields and putting in dugouts and kicking off the South Common work to redo that. But these pocket parks in the neighborhood is so important because not everyone can get down to the Common, and not everyone can get down to one of the state pools, stuff like that. So having a spray park in the North Common neighborhood has been a big deal. But I'd like to just start to say, besides saying yes, that's a great idea, keep doing it. My role has been very, very limited, but we have such great partners, and Groundwork Lawrence is one of them, and I think we need to make sure that we give them a round of applause for the work that they do in the city. Big Groundwork Lawrence. We definitely could not have done this without the money that comes from the state. So these park grants, I remember okaying them when I was a city councilor, just thinking how great these programs are. And having urban parks is such an important part, and I know that we have Melissa Cryan from EOEEA here with us today, and we'll hear from her. But again, from a kid who grew up in this area, just thank you so much for bringing that money to our communities. It's just such an important thing, and I think you can see how these kids are already having a good time here. And I think every child who lives in this area will continue to have that good time. The neighborhood association matter. Having the Tower Hill Neighborhood Association engaged in this process is important. Having this community feedback is important because people know who live here what they want, what they would like to see. But a lot of that stuff also helps. We couldn't get a lot of this stuff done if it wasn't for the help of the city council. Making sure that we get the money passed on time, making sure that we stay on time in our project, and no one does that more Giovanni Rodriguez. And I just want to thank Giovanni for being a great partner with us. So, $200,000. This is what $200,000 looks like. And we put it in a box like this. And I think at the end of the day, with some of the street work we're doing, the Safe Routes to School work we're doing, the eventual work we're going to do on the school, because the way we have it planned is we're going to do the Oliver, then we'll do the Leahy, and the idea is to then move to here and do an upgraded or new school. That's the next application process we're doing. We think this neighborhood deserves it. Again, this is the neighborhood that I didn't live in the city. I never lived on Tower Hill. Although I tried to buy a house up here, it's really hard to buy a house up here. Everybody wants to be up here. They say that Mount Vernon is God's country, but I think it's up here. It's just these beautiful homes up in this area. And so I'm going to stop talking so we can keep going in the program and eventually get some pictures of people on the equipment. But I think today's been another great day in Lawrence where we can put a park that has been kind of abandoned for a while back into good use. We were supposed to paint the concession stand. But like I said, Giovanni Rodriguez and his team, they beat us to it. I'm kind of happy about it. Because they wanted to make it purple, so I'm glad that you beat us to it. I wasn't saying, I don't really say no to much, but I was like, I'm not gonna say no to that. Let them paint it.
So we just find the area and then say, okay, let's paint it.
And they paint it.
Might as well.
So I don't know if we painted the green doors or not, or the highlights. So you guys did it. It was great. So thank you so much, and I'm gonna throw it back to Sue and her team. Again, if it wasn't for the partners, if it wasn't for the state, and if it wasn't for the work of the community development department to make sure that we're on task. And I know that we have a visitor here who led our community development for a long time. Jim Barnes is in the audience. Can I say hi, Jim?
That's great. Congratulations.
He came out of retirement to come here with us today. But thank you so much.
Thank you, Mayor. Melissa, would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Just thank you from the Baker administration for making such a great park for your residents. Parks are, especially in urban areas, are very important when people don't have a big backyard to go to. It provides a nice common space for neighbors to get to know neighbors. And the city of Lawrence is always great to work with, which as a grant manager, I really appreciate. So congratulations to everybody.
Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. And as Mayor Rivera said, projects like this wouldn't happen without the great partnership that the city has with Groundwork Lawrence. I like to call Brad my partner in crime, although it's not really a crime. This is certainly not a crime that we've created here, but he's my guy in all things park. And Leslie Melendez is the Deputy Director of Groundwork Lawrence, and she'd like to say a few words.
Thank you. I just wanted to take a moment to thank Sue and her team, the mayor, Melissa, thank you so much. All the various city departments that we work with and partner with to make safe spaces for kids to play in. I mean, this is just an amazing opportunity for this neighborhood, amazing opportunity for folks in the city, and we hope to continue having those amazing partnerships and continue the work. Thank you. Thank you.
And I get the fun job of building this beautiful park. And then I turn it over to our DPW director, Jack, and his team that does a great job of making sure that the parks stay clean and safe for our residents. So thank you, Carlos, to you and your team. I think it's time to cut a ribbon. What do you think?
They're right there.
Come on in on the other side.
Come on the other side of the ribbon. Yeah, you too.
All right, now this is sharp. I know you're not really happy with your little brother right now, but this is not the time to exact revenge. All right,
you got it? So you can take the scissors
Be
and
very careful.
and cut the ribbon for us.
Can you turn around and look at the camera?
Don't know the way. Yeah, there we go.
1, 2, 3.
Yay!
Awesome job.
Let's do one more.
To you too.
Let's do one more and she can cut. Come on in.
All right, you in there.
We gotta concentrate right now. And you gotta smile like you look at the camera.
1, 2, 3.
Yay!
Awesome.
This is for you.
All right, let's play.
That's all you, my friend.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you.